Hi everybody. This is another video. I'm feeling very good, and I just saw a video with Ralph Smart, and his videos are dope. I've always felt encouraged by him. I just wanted to make sure I'm looking all right. All right, it's the lighting. So I'm always in good spirits, and just an FYI, there is, as I heard rumored, the government says now we have multidimensional beings on the planet. So because that is the case, that is a big heavy load of a ton of bricks, so to speak, as we were advised as the video with Ralph Smart, that this is the end times. And that has to do with those of us who are now seeing the true colors of family members, friends, best friends, co-workers, spouses, parents, children, grandparents, environments that we have associative people we used to hang out with or still do hang out with. There is a great separation happening. And so because of that, also in heaven, I'm able to tap into hierarchy. And just an FYI, checking the temperature, they're going nuts. Earlier in my other videos, the vibration is now high. It's not 5D, it's 7D. Now, if you all think 5D is not powerful, it is, but the planet ascended to 7D. So like in psychology, a lot of psychologists know about, especially the infamous Dr. Carl Jung, that there is 3 levels to the mind. There's the conscious mind, the subconscious, and the superconscious. Again, there's the conscious, the subconscious, and the superconscious mind. But there's more than that. There is a superconscious mind that's called the sleeping giant, and that's only 75% of our mind. So in the steps of ancient Egyptian, I'll call it ancient, familiar ancient Egyptian culture that we know, it's named that, it's Cometian studies or Tamarian studies, that has to do with Isis. And so that's also representative of me, Gene Isis, the geneticist, the beginning of a lot of more than what we know, that I have been communicating to my hierarchy that are very zealously jealous, envious. It's been ingrained. It's unbelievable that they're so wrong mentally, that the high vibration of 7D is making them communicate with me within my vessel as like a cell phone tower. We're made up of cells. So my body is a communication device. And so all these voices came online within my vessel that I thought, because the body is a temple of God, the Most High, in my isolation, I was only talking with Him. So when I became closer to becoming online as my soul, my consciousness of my beingness, I tapped into, again, in description, that my essence energetic signaturely matches as soul consciousness to the environment. So I'm going to state to you all that made my consciousness expand off the planet Earth. So I'm not etherically attached like in the teachings of Dr. Malachi Z.K. York, His Excellency. My consciousness expanded, and all throughout my entire life journeying on Earth, I was getting visions and dreams of tone. You hear my tone just now? My tone changed? That's why I'm telling you all, because I'm omnipresent. You see how the tone changed? I'm making note of it that you all can hear slightly a difference. So those are, even though I'm the underlying, being in my vessel, original to it from my parents, Philomena Otten and Wilford Buckley, I don't keep secrets. I don't have fear. I don't walk in fear, because we are not, as in the Bible, told to have a spirit of fear. And so all these natural voices, and when they have willpower, when I actually told them they don't. Right now, not white now, but okay, that's somebody's last name that just, they portaled in my home. A lot of what we think is movies is actually real, like Marvel Comics, and all these stories that we watch in the movies are pulled from the subconscious regions of our mind. So we are ancient beings, and we are very powerful, and the mind is very powerful. So that's why in Dr. Carl Jung, his studies about those who are gifted and understand darkness as in the consciousness of the mind, like in the movie Mummy with Tom Cruise, they said that they wanted to protect humanity from ancient beings, and that was just propaganda, because as Nitiru, or nature beings, we can manipulate nature. Like the sister I posed, and she said that mother woke her up. That would be partially me. That would be partially me, that we were sleepwoke. And I'm telling you, when I say partially me, because I was waking up as well. We were under a deep, deep sleep. So once I woke up, it set the record straight. And I'm not here to blaspheme the creator that was within me, Baba Yanun, His Excellency, Panabab Yanun, is omnipresent. So we were dumbed down. That's why every time we come down here, yesterday I was outside on the train station, a 2 and 5 train going up to the Bronx. And I was telling everybody, if you are a Muslim, we were advised to be the best Muslim you could be. Don't make prayer 5 times a day and you are an effed up person. We do not like fake people on the spiritual path, even if you are someone that acknowledges God. Faith as small as a mustard seed moves mountains. That means that no matter who you are, God is going to work for you, because I was teaching everybody that that's your supreme parent. We do not want anybody to see that we have power and then try to kill us, or do anything to hurt us because we shine and we just naturally are beautiful, as my face dictates here. Not no pun, no dictating, but that's the lingo that Dr. York taught, that it has to do with the English language. And so that's a double-edged sword called the Twilight Zone, and it's punned out. So it can have a split in the middle of goodness that you hear, depending on your vibration, and badness, that the words are warped. And so it can trigger you out there. That's why it's called preparation and not punishment. So my feedback, I was telling everybody yesterday, is so golden, because I'm here to give you, as a torch bearer, a light bearer, information pertaining to what's happening in this day and time, and what happened to me personally that made me be able to give an account realistically of my experiences, as Yanun teaches, Panabab Yanun, Dr. Malachi Z.K. York, His Excellency, Master Teacher, the Master Teacher Yanun. We're not from here. So really and truly, in actual factfulness, hierarchy or higher realms do exist. Earth is the ground zero, so underneath it is hell. And if earth is mixed with good and bad, as in, doing right or doing wrong or anything going left, there is a balance. And so we get to experience life fully, as in Doja Cat's song, we play our fantasies out in real life ways. Yes, and we also have to be careful with that, because we have something called karma. Karma keeps us, especially in light of doing whatever we want to do in line. So that's why anybody talking about God and punishing us, no, we are an adult. And we are adults. We are as an adult, and we are adults. And so basically the bull, that whatever we did and took the bull by the horns to do whatever we chose to do freely in free will, we are punished if we overtake it to the point where we are supposed to be accountably responsible for our decisions as adults. So we get punished worse than children. Out here, you can't kill anybody. And so if God says, well, if earth has governmental law for order and to protect and serve that people stay in line and there's no anarchy, that's why during judgment, it's a report card of your life to meet the creator within your head, where you thought every thought. We can't do anything without thinking or reasoning a process before we say what we say, and making that decision to speak and say what we're going to say, whether opinionated or to support or to talk or communicate, and or to create whatever situation we do with our actions. So I'm just saying, as a reminder, no one can blame God. No one can say my life is fucked up, because we're ancient beings and we don't remember as souls what happened. So if your life is the way it is, it could be more than likely a remnant or a resonance of what you were in your last life, and left off from there for you to fix your life in this life. And everybody understands right from wrong, so God cannot be blamed. So I'm doing this because I don't want to keep you all on the video too long. It's 9 minutes and 28 seconds. So during judgment, you get confronted, like I did, inwardly by the Most High. And what I was able to see inside of my vessel is Panabab Yanun in a white robe with his hair on his shoulder, That's the modern day. When you see the Son, you see the Father, Jesus Christ. That's the image that when I was in isolation, ask, seek, knock. Ask and it shall be given. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the doors will be opened unto you. And faith as small as a mustard seed, that if you don't know God, if you have faith and believe he'll help you, he would. He will. That's what I'm saying. I'm speaking real fast. He would and he will is like combined. So no one knows what's going to happen in life. So day by day is how we take life, moment by moment, second by second, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day, day and night by day and night, until week by week, and life unfolds naturally. So to make a long story short, anything you put into life is what happens to you. And so when I woke up, all, like Baba Yanun said, our family is in our bloodline. All these people started posing as I know the Most High to be only one being. All these voices started coming out that I got the tea, that he told me I'm the woman king. Me being the woman king means I'm not only bisexually, both with his presence teaching me omnipresently, he does with everybody, and the other chosen ones, we hear him communicating to us in our head. That's how it's done. So that was extended to everyone so that we can teach you all what we did and what we experienced during isolation. But unbeknown to me, I was told to continue the coursework that was very militantly basic, but still consistently a lot to take on. So when my soul busted out my chest, this is where your solar plexus is. When my soul busted out my chest, it entered as an energetic, mutualistic identity to the atmosphere. And so that's when everybody else domino affected and woke up. But what also happened was my consciousness busted off Earth. And so I was able to see where Earth was. And all these spirits around wanted to have sex with me. Yeah, and a new heaven and a new earth coming in here to rape me, coming in here as ghosts to kill me. A whole bunch of people that tampered with the quantum realm. Once whites, respectfully, those who have been infiltrated in the twilight zone with higher beings that are very zealously restricted in being mad and crazy. They're not evil. The definition of evil is wrong. Evil means Livevil. It's been desecrated because those who get reprimanded will call the corrective officers or hierarchy governance that I am and other angelic beings are, that we're evil to them. Because what happens is no one goes through life burning people up. But in the Bible, the punishment for adults is the lake of fire. Such a thing exists if in your chest you're 98.6 degrees like a hot summer's day. And now the planet all over, I got from Ralph Smart's video that I also get the tea, not a tea, but the tea about what's going on. I'm trying to get this video out as fast as I could because I want you all to pay attention that in Europe, that's very much cold, is record-breaking heat. So that's the sun cycle that they try to geostorm to keep the temperature. That would be ancient beings, like in the TV show V, or They Live, like that. So after I woke up, everybody, I'm here. I'm burning this right here. This is for all the jacked up motherfuckers that are spiritually around me trying to touch on me and can't do it. So I'm narrating to them. I'm narrating to them the Matrix and telling them, because they're hierarchy and I now remember who I am, that they are responsible for their children on earth. And because they don't care and they are Caucasian and other races, Caucasians cannot be blamed. Let me tell you all why. Caucasians cannot be blamed because they were in search of, they can and they can't, absolutely can't, because it's decision making that causes them to be accountable. But the totalness of their agreement, I'm telling you, that they were usurped. So whoever was in the government, respectfully, this is what I learned. My soul got turned on, and I'm not afraid to die. I can't die. I've received in the Bible the crown of life for somebody that is chosen. We can't be touched. So that's why we pay forward for those who get this information to clean their souls. Now, she said if she mentions me, this is the Baphomet. Whoever signed any contracts with the Baphomet that was supposed to be a means to keep everybody in line to follow rules pertaining to entertainment, endorsements, any type of public figure, that person has died. And so there is no one to replace her but me. So again, she was not the real true Baphomet. That contract was so rigged with possessing bodies and doing a lot of things that came online to me that I live here alone. So all of the information from my soul that was recorded when I got or became omnipresent, I'm able to read thoughts when I'm walking outside, and I can pick up on anybody who, when I speak about God, gets angry. God is good all the time. So why does anybody get angry when I speak about him? So that's why all these people that came online were criminals, subliminal criminals. And so they're pissed off. I woke up and stay trying on a daily basis to be bitter and kill me spiritually. Because you have to have permission that they want to make me study. You have to have permission to manifest. And the only way to come into this realm is to do so through a mother's womb. So they cannot manifest around me, and they are pissed off. Whatever magic Mrs. Sullivan did was not good, and no one can kill God that woke us up and stayed. They watched me in the astral plane, and why were they watching me? Because of who I am, who Dr. York is. They knew from on my ship, I'm calling all their names and I can't see them. I can't literally hear them because I'm earthbound, meaning there's a boundary or a barrier that blocks anybody from passing on or being in the spiritual astral plane from being able to talk to us. So when family passes on, we cannot communicate to them. So that's a fact. So they have already died, tampering with the quantum realm that Dr. Malachi Z.K. York, His Excellency, said don't do because it's too unpredictable, as in the test of the particle and the wave. Anybody interested, study quantum science. A little bit of what they have knowledge of is not what it is because it's too small and unpredictable like a child. Innocent and does not want to be tampered with. I'm extremely powerful that I can read minds. And that's something that they were doing to me to tap in, to watch my thoughts and siphon and try to manipulate me. And they watch your behavior and try to make you stay. That's what I'm saying. They try to make you stay like demons, but not like demons. Demons means dehumanized beings. The demons are diamonds because of the light that we have that is not evil. We're powerful. When you see these videos about Catholic churches deal with very powerful beings. How? And I'll give the example, and this video is going to end now. Smile 2 with that English speaking actress and singer that she... in that part with her mom in the hospital, they put her in the psych ward because she was going bazonka doodles in the Twilight Zone. That's happening to a lot of people out here that have a negative vibe. That demon said, look at what you're doing to your poor mom. Why would a demon scold her like that? Watch Smile 2. It's a bit gory, but it's very, very deep about the day and time we're living in and the test that the Most High gives us that a lot of us fail. We love you.